Be careful. Hook it up.
Hey, whose dick you have to suck to get this job? Being a stevedore used to be back-breaking work. Now you're paid brain surgeon bucks to push an oversized shopping cart.
Yeah, I love Shadow of the Colossus. But I never claimed that it's that world that is what I love. Oh, fuck. I never claimed that world is what I love most about it. What the fuck is this shit anyways? What the fuck am I doing? Is this fun?
How about I run that prick over in this thing?
I thought you wanted to scope the place. We don't get the containers, they're gonna check your card. Oh, I'm getting nervous.
You're always nervous. Relax.
Not always, sir. Just around you. And it's just Cousin Wade's on his own. He better hold it together, stick to the story.
He'll be fine. Boy's on a waste clearance crew. He's never happier than when he's neck deep in shit.
They're gonna check us. Those are the containers in Bay B. And attach it. Okay, we got it. Let's take her down to Bay F.
I know
don't
why
care
they call
for
them
world building?
handlers,
No.
because they
Again, you're
handle
wrong.
like a dream.
This ain't a toy, sir. It's heavy machinery.
Thank fuck I'm high as a kite.
You should not be operating this vehicle while under the influence.
You're not listening,
I'll
Trace.
operate you under the influence if you're not careful.
World building is great. I don't suck the dick of world building when it's a modern, realistic American fucking setting. Especially when I don't actually feel like it's offering much to, you know, the game. Adding much.
There it is. Now I guess we gotta get the other one. I'm gonna need a better view of that freighter.
I'm sorry, but this is as close
It's not that I
as
think it
you
hurts it
going
or
to get.
detracts.
No.
I'm not even think that I don't. It's not that I even think that there's not qualities that are admirable about it. I just
There's the
everyone.
crane,
This game
but-
gets tinged because everyone's all over the dick of
shoot.
detail. The detail is what separates it. Saints Row 4 isn't admirable. It doesn't have the detail that GTA has. Thanks, baby. If only all
They're
games
so on to us.
had
Clamp it on
$250 million
now.
budgets.
Hey, whose dick you have to suck to get this job? Being a stevedore used to be back-breaking work. Now you're paid brain surgeon bucks to push an oversized shopping cart.
I did not fellatiate no one to get this job. Deborah's old friends with the... Well, with the...
MMOs do a pretty good job of world building, right?
You didn't fillet no one, but darling Debbie probably did. She probably enjoyed it.
Why do you think people like gravitate towards fantasy MMOs? Because they have settings that aren't boring as fuck.
Now there's park folk all over this area. You drive too reckless, someone's going to report us. I'm gonna lose my job.
Okay, it's up to the top of the crane for me.
To be fair, I'm not being fair by ranting about this when I'm doing easily the most boring thing I've done in this game so far. It's not exactly fair. I don't care that Just Cause 2 isn't as detailed as Grand Theft Auto. Just Cause 2 is really fun. And it doesn't waste your time with stuff like this. You know what? I think I think that's why I gotta stick up my ass about this series.
I've been waiting on a crane driver nearly an hour.
I'm not permitted to drive cranes, buddy.
Hey, you need me to get your union rep up here right now? Sooner you get in the cab, sooner we can get out of here.
This is on you.
Get up on this walkway, climb down the ladder, and go into the cabin.
I feel like you do a lot of things in these games that, to me, feel like kind of a waste of time. But other people, and maybe even Rockstar's like, no, you should be lucky to have a moment like this. It's world building. It's world building detail. You get to see what the life of the dock workers is like. Grand Theft Auto. World Simulator. Oh God, don't do that. What the? Okay. I got scared.
All right, I'm here. What do I do?
First up, position the cabin over a container. First, you gotta line up the cabin over the container. That's it. You're in position.
I'm being a little ranty about this. I apologize. I'm a little bitter. Mostly because
Bay number 5.
this game came out.
Keep going.
This game came out the same week as The Wonderful 101, and the critics are like, oh, if only we could give 11s. If only we could give 11s.
That's the truck. Ease her onto it. Bring the container down over the truck's frame. Container's locked. Haul that freight. Signalman and crane driver working together. Now let's do the same thing again.
What the fuck am I doing?
Take us back up to the other end.
I do like detail in games, though. Don't get me wrong. It's just I like the weird details in like a Metal Gear
Get
game.
in position over the second container in Bay 1.
Honestly, a lot of it has to do with me wishing Rockstar would fucking do more. I'm sorry, Rockstar North. You know, let the Red Dead team make a GTA. I want to see what the A team could do if they were given a new setting. Maybe a little bit more ambitious with some of its elements, like in terms of like character growth and whatnot.
All right, you're done. Break time.
Yeah, yes. Imagine if Rockstar North.
I mean, this is
Imagine if Rockstar North. Do you know why everyone was so excited about Cyberpunk 2033 when it got announced? Do you know why everybody was flipping their shit? Do you know why? 2077, whatever it's called. Do you know why people were flipping their shit? Because they're like, oh my god, these are the Witcher 2 guys. Look what they did with that setting. Holy shit. Are they going to put that level of like craziness into a Cyberpunk setting? That's insane. Right? Well, what if Rockstar North did like a futuristic setting, but put this level of fucking detail into that. That's like infinitely more exciting to me. Especially because we've played plenty of these modern fucking drive your car around settings.
Shots for my boy.
Brad, you clearly know nothing about the Cyberpunk series. Okay. I'm gonna stop talking to Trace. He's just definitely trying to incite argumentation. But some of you guys know where I'm coming from. It's not that I hate Rockstar, it's just that I kind of want them to do... Well... Like, why was Watch Dogs... What is that? You make cookies? Do you know why people were excited about Watch Dogs? Because it wasn't another Assassin's Creed game from Ubisoft. What the fuck am I missing here? Why does it want me to go back up? I thought I was done. Trace, my point is that you're changing the conversation and completely missing the point I was trying to make. What kind of cookies is this? I just think we need to realize that modern settings are actually kind of lame. And that we would like Rockstar North to do something. What the fuck is the game wanting me to do? Why do prompts go away so quick? It makes it harder. It makes me less willing to look at chat and communicate with chat because I keep missing shit. Listen, there's far more than just fantasy and modern settings. I've talked about why I like fantasy settings in games. What am I missing here? I like fantasy settings because they're outdoors. Mostly, you know? And I feel like exploring a fantasy setting is typically something, you know, you get to explore. Cool. Okay, go to the other catwalk? Because I like sword and shield gameplay more than shooting gameplay. I feel like, you know, sword fights are more intimate and can be a little bit more dynamic than a shooting one. See, you know, Dark Souls versus any fucking shooter. The yellow ring. What fucking yellow ring? this thing. Okay. These things blend into the environment pretty fucking well. Oh no, this is the right. Okay. And it just so happens that typically games set in fantasy environments just happen to often be RPGs, which I like. So when you start adding, also you get a lot of that stuff I like, you know, swimming around and going underwater and finding stuff in caves and shit. You start adding up a list of the things I really like in games, and you'll start finding a lot of them happen to be in fantasy settings. So it's not that I'm fucking reading, you know, Dragonlance books. It's that I like video games. I just happen to like a lot of fantasy-based video games because they contain a lot of the things I really like. In fact, I don't think I've ever read fantasy outside of Lord of the Rings or A Song of Ice and Fire. Look, self-portrait. Do a selfie. Whoa. Okay, yeah, I've read some fucking video game things, but that's because, you know, I was excited about the games themselves. Not, you know. I did that. Anyway, a lot of the people who are excited about that CD Projekt Red Cyberpunk game has nothing to do with the actual lore of that specific, I don't know, fucking module it's based on, or you know, tabletop or pen and paper game that it's based on. It's because it's the guys that made Witcher are doing a game in a cyberpunk setting, and that's why people are excited. That's why I'm excited.
Trevor, you want to see that warehouse?
Because it's nice that
this rig ain't being used.
Yeah, but who cares? That's not what I'm. That doesn't. That's intangible to the conversation. My point is, people like when developers do different things. They use their talents elsewhere to give us something that's different.
It's on the other side of Port City. So they've been guarding one of them dry docks. Okay, we can take a look at it, but no one's allowed around there.
Normal rules don't apply to us, Floyd. We're going in.
I don't know. The rules applied to me my whole life. I like rules.
And look at you. You're a failure. You're in a loveless relationship.
That detail was embarrassing.
Loveless?
It pulled me out.
I love Deborah.
If she loved you, she'd be here, wouldn't she? But she's not.
You know I'm insecure.
You've got a dead-end job.
What? Dead end? No.
Floyd, it's dead end.
Being a unionized longshoreman's one of the best paying jobs in the country. You tell people around La Puerta that's what you do, they're liable to rob you. They're so jealous.
No one's jealous of you, Floyd. They pity you. You're abused by that woman. You're abused by these slave drivers. I mean, I've never worked so hard in my life.
It ain't so bad. I've been doing this every day for 10 years, only usually with less of the criminality. We ain't heard from Wade.
What are you, his mother? He's fine.
The spillage shouldn't take this long to contain. There must be a lot of it.
Good. Keep him busy while we get to work.
We really ain't meant to go in here.
Don't worry. I'll handle it.
Sir, please,
Commercials make the world go around as much as power pop hits do.
Son of a bitch. It is stuff like this that makes me really love GTA, though. Just, it really adds a lot to the world.
Junkies to molest my boss. That'll teach that bitch for sending me to HR.
just drive careful, all right? There's guys all over the port who report a record. Ever.
It's not exactly hard. Oh shit. Not exactly hard. Maybe. Not fun. Definitely. Why is it in here? I don't know. Rockstar needs an editor? Just because you have infinite time and infinite money doesn't mean you need to make infinite game. I can't wait to drive that whole way again. Yeah.
I swear I'd fall in love every minute on the street.
It's over on the other dock. So they've been guarding one of them dry docks. We can take a look at it, but no one's allowed around there.
Normal rules don't apply to us, Floyd. We're going in.
This game has bad checkpointing. At least it has checkpointing now. They put the checkpoints in all the wrong places.
You're a failure. You're in a loveless relationship.
What do you mean? Loveless? I love
I feel like GTA 4 did a better job at cycling out the conversations as well.
You know I'm insecure.
I've heard a lot of repeated conversations.
What? Dead end? No.
Floyd, it's dead end.
Being a unionized longshoreman's one of the best paying jobs in the country. You tell people around La Puerta that's what you do, they're liable to rob you. They're so jealous.
No one's jealous of you, Floyd. They pity you. You're abused by that woman. You're abused by these slave drivers. I mean, I've never worked so hard in my life.
It ain't so bad. I've been doing this every day for 10 years, only usually with less of the criminality.
You're wasting your life, Floyd. It's lucky we turned up when we did. I'm saving you from yourself.
We ain't heard from Wade.
What are you, his mother? He's fine.
The spillage shouldn't take this long to contain. There must be a lot of it.
Good. Keep him busy while we get to work.
We are post-industrial. We are post-irony. We are post-authenticity. We are you. We don't fit in anywhere. Radio Mirror Park.
Hey! You can't come through here. It's restricted access.
No entiendo.
No understand you. Huh? Manifesto. Manifesto say deliver here.
Hey, stop.
Where the fuck do you think you're going?
He must have got confused. The guy don't speak English. Must have misread the
Manifesto. He said go here.
You get out! Get out! Get out!
Sorry, you're gonna have to go it alone.
Trevor, these photos, you've really stumbled onto something. The ship, Merryweather.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about the ship. If we put a man with a gun on the bridge next to it and get a guy on board, I think we got a good chance of taking over.
Way it looks to me, there's a container below deck. They're guarding it for the government, keeping it off the books. Serious military technology, most like.
Yeah, of course. I just found a manifest. They're testing something out at sea. It's gotta be that. Now, get back to work. The TPI conglomerate ain't thriving. There's only one man responsible.
Of course, yeah. But I'll start pulling all the intel I can get on Merryweather at the same time. I got a file here somewhere.
Chesco needs to take a quick break, and he'll be right back to you guys. And we thank you for being fans of our radio station. Wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be on air.
Fool, you're a fine fucking fool.
You want to own a successful franchise. You want to make money. Well, what do you invest in? Fast food? Frozen yogurt? They're fads. They'll soon go out of fashion. What's the one growth business in America? Isn't it time you got into the one industry that we're giving the Chinese a real run for their money? Correctional institutions. At PIC, we'll help you get set up with your own franchise. Running your own prison is easy. It's the one business where you really do have a captive audience. Just lock them up, throw away the key, and watch the profits roll in. You can guarantee a steady stream of new inmates. Rehabilitation. Help clean up the streets and make...
So all you tourists out there, man, take care, take the proper precautions, lock your doors, keep your children's nestled to your bosoms. We gonna get back into it.
Does this not seem terribly boring to anyone else? What am I focusing on here? Am I driving?